This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is a 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, March the 18th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good morning. We begin with economic matters and a warning from the opposition Barbados Labour Party. $100 million more. That's how much opposition leader Mia Motley says it will cost Barbadians in taxes on account of the revenue measures announced by Finance Minister Chris Sinclair after laying the estimates of revenue and expenditure in the House last week. Ms. Motley delivered a more than 4-hour reply in the House yesterday.
The reality of this tax is on households. This is woeful. This is woeful. Not only is it anti-growth, but it imposes a further level of hardship, takes away more income from households and individuals than anything else, sir, that we could have contemplated coming in here today for estimate. And I call it an ambush. You know why it is an ambush, sir? Because I don't recall of any similar occasion when the lead speech in an appropriation bill ended up imposing $125 million in additional revenue. And if we take out the $25 million in dividends, it is $100 million tax take. An intention to take $100 million more in taxes from the businesses and companies of Barbados.
Meantime, high transfers from central government to statutory bodies remain a noose around the neck of the Frendel Stewart government. And the finance minister is cautioning that if they are not seriously addressed, they can pull down the entire economy.
These statutory entities, all of them, that prior to these estimates would have been getting close to $1 billion, more than $1 billion in expenditure expended from the government of Barbados, if not seriously addressed, have the potential to pull this entire economy down.
An 11th hour appeal to the British Chancellor George Osborne to stop the imposition of the dreaded air passenger duty. It has come from Barbados and other member states of the Caribbean Tourism Organization, who warned that if the Chancellor proceeds with proposed changes on April the 1st, it will amount to an £85 sterling hike in duties since 2009. That's $140 per person in economy class, or 280 Barbados dollars. Put another way, the CTO says up to this point, the APD on flights to Caribbean would have increased 70% since 2009. President of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Patricia Afonso Das, says she is not holding out much hope for a change of heart by the British.
I don't know that realistically, based on the information that we have, that there is going to be a reversal, but there does need to be a continued attention to it and a continued lobby to bring it to a fair, at very least, to bring us into the band that is more fair, which is the less expensive band than the one we're in now.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
On the regional scene, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves is anxious to see some movement on CLICO. He says while there is a fairly comprehensive framework in place for dealing with the British American insurance company, progress has been much slower on CLICO, where it seems the devil is in the detail. Gonzalez, who met with Prime Minister Francis Stewart on the matter at the recent CARICOM Intersessional Summit in St. Vincent, says he is due to meet with Finance Minister Chris Sinclair shortly.
There is a plan which had been proposed by the Barbados, by the persons who were given the mandate by the court. And the company which are dealing with, not the receivers, but we haven't seen all the details of the plan. We see the broad outlines, and we have to see all the details, because in a matter like this, the devil is in the details. But we have to come to a solution fairly soon.
On the international front now, a U.S. Army general was cleared of sexual assault charges yesterday, but admitted as part of a plea deal in the rare court-martial of a senior military officer that he mistreated a captain during an illicit sexual relationship. Brigadier General Jeffrey Sinclair also pleaded guilty to using his government credit card for expenses connected to the affair and referring to other female officers with derogatory names. That's been the 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Stay tuned. The Business Minute is up next.
The Business Minute is brought to you by Signia Financial Group.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.
This is the Barbados Today Business Minute for Tuesday, 18th March 2014. I'm Vic Fernandes. Stronger laws are coming to protect the rights of consumers and to ensure that businesses raise the bar on the quality of goods and services they provide. According to Minister of Industry and Commerce, Don Villinis, it's all part of the government's efforts to ensure that consumers are confident and comfortable when making business transactions. Speaking at the 10th annual lecture of the Fair Trading Commission, Innes revealed the government is in the final stages of completing its review of legislation administered by the Office of the Public Counsel and the FTC.
Additionally, regulations to the Electronic Transactions Act will shortly be enacted to provide a more secure and trusted legal and regulatory environment so that more persons can buy into the benefits of the use of electronic commerce as an improvement to the quality of their life. Now, it is no secret that, as in all areas of national development, government must play a leading role in the promotion and enhancement of competition, the prohibition of anti-competitive business conduct, and the promotion of consumer welfare and the protection of consumer interests.
The chairman of the Barbados Entrepreneurship Foundation, Peter Booz, says sports is big business and the island could reap significant benefits if it stages more events. Booz, who was impressed with activity at last week's one-day international games at Kensington Oval, says entrepreneurs in the food, beverage and entertainment sectors could capitalize more if additional cricket tournaments and other sporting events are held at the Mecca of cricket in the Caribbean.
The more the merrier. Let's bring 2 or 3 tours here a year if we can do it. I think, but it can be privatized, you know. I think it can be more commercialized. Get commercial enterprises to help organize tournaments here, you know. This needs to be used after all, and I think cricket and other sports would be fantastic.
A new beverage is on the market. Local soft drink manufacturer Banks Holdings Limited has launched a new product, the Clear Sparkling Beverage. Alexis Garrett, category manager for soft drinks, says it's part of efforts to improve the company's product offerings as it seeks to remain a market leader despite challenging economic times. And now for today's financial tip. If you're looking for areas to save, cut down on the number of times you go to the ATM per week, as this can take a significant bite out of your budget. That's been the Barbados Today Business Minute. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Vic Fernandez.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.